How's everyone doing tonight? Who here has dated someone crazy?
Yeah.
All right, good, not alone here. All right, now, who's dated someone crazy, but the sex was good?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story about my ex-girlfriend. So I was dating this girl for a little while, and like 3 months. About a week into the relationship, right after we just had sex, there came the "I love you."
Yeah.
Immediate red flag. Red flag. I mean, everyone here has got that, right? Your inner sense is just like, get the fuck out of this. But then we had sex again, and I was like, okay, yeah, I can do this for a little bit longer. So that went on for a while. More red flags, more sex. More red flags, more sex. Till finally, had enough, and I broke up with her after New Year's in January. Now, there's these unwritten rules about being a guy. And I don't really know where we learned them, but we know them. Like in a urinal. If you're at a urinal, you don't stand right next to the other guy if there's more urinals open. You just know that if you're standing there, you're taking your hand, and a guy stands right next to you when there's other urinals open. He's like, no, fuck it, I can hold it. And you get the fuck out of there. Another one of these unwritten rules is that you have to break up with the woman in person. It's like, that is how you are a gentleman. You go break up with a woman in person. I say that rule is bullshit. It is the worst rule ever created. But I followed it. And this is how I learned that the rule is bullshit. We had a plan to meet, and we go to Starbucks. I buy her a coffee, I buy her like a chocolate brownie. So it's like, well, chocolate will make things better. Chocolate always makes things better. Not this time. So we sit down, and I'm just like, I don't think this is working out. She's like, what? She's Chinese, by the way. So we're speaking like half English, half Chinese, half Japanese. So it's really thirds. I'm a teacher, I should know better. Anyhow, break up, I'm like, yeah, I'm just not into this. We're not working out. And she starts to cry a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go. And I get up to leave, and she's like, no! Shit, that didn't go according to plan. The fuck do I do now? You guys ever tried breaking up with someone, and they're just like, no! It's like, what do you do in that situation? So I did the only thing I could think of. No. Although it would have been really epic if I fucked her in Starbucks. That would be a much better story right now. No, the one thing I did was the really honorable thing.
Yeah.
But that didn't help. Like, I'm 200 pounds, I can move. But she's like 98 pounds, and just gravity was on her side. And she went after me. Like I did something just like juking, dodging. No, she kept up. I start running towards the station, just going down the stairs. She grabs a hold of me, punches me in the face. That was a red flag that I missed. Now, what really sucks is that so many people stopped and watched this, no one did anything. And it's rather embarrassing because I'm twice her size and I'm getting punched in the face. It got to the point where I actually had to go to the police station. I had to go to the police station and talk to the cops. Now, Japanese police officers, for as nice and as helpful as they try to be if you're lost, if you go up and tell them, this girl punched me in the face, please do something. They're like, sorry, we can't do anything. So, while they're talking to her, explaining the situation, I resorted to my default move. And I booked it for a taxi. But the girl caught up to me again. It took me, I had to get all the cops involved. They all had to surround her, because I'm talking to the cops, I'm like, I can't, I need to get rid of her. They're like, can you like, get in a taxi? And there's a go somewhere else. I'm trying! You just saw this! I swear, they're just blind. Like I mentioned, I'm a teacher. I teach English in Tokyo. Yeah, break up via text. Like, it's 2018, break up via text. That's the lesson of that story. It's safer that way. It is legitimately safer. So I'm a teacher, and you learn these really weird things. Like when you're teaching English over here, you learn a lot about your own country. I'm from Michigan. Anyone else from Michigan? Really? You guys are actually proud of that? I'm like, thank God I got out of there. We do really weird things in Michigan, by the way. Is like, we have this ice cream. Do you guys know Superman ice cream? Superman ice cream is red, yellow, and blue. So it's like strawberry, lemon, and blue. Don't know what it is. What does it taste like? It tastes like blue. Ask anyone in Michigan. So you pick up on these things that us Americans do that's kind of weird. Like, we name shit really weird shit. Like, why do we name hurricanes? And we give them people names. We don't call them like cyclone death spirals of water and wind. We call them Katrina. And you know what? Katrina was a bitch that year. Then you get California, and California tries to be really politically correct, so they don't want to name fires. They don't want to name fires people names, so they call like the lilac fire. Half the state's fucking burning, it's an inferno of hell, and that's the lilac fire. What? The names are really confusing, and trying to teach this to people is nearly impossible. It's like, if you try and teach the word, like, you get spaghetti, you get rigatoni, you get gonorrhea. Like, I thought gonorrhea was a pasta sauce for a long time until I Googled it. It's like, I'm really glad I did, because imagine being in a restaurant, I was like, oh, sir, what would you like today? I would like the spaghetti gonorrhea, please. And for dessert, the creme de la A's. Man, really glad that I Googled that. Also, if you're wondering why I Googled that, well, there's a bar I'm never going back to in Kabukicho. Well, not without condoms. All right, guys, thank you very much. You guys were great.